prepare our hearts and commemorate the feast of the Assumption of the body of the Holy Mother of God, let us take some time to think about the Holy Virgin Mary, the Theotokos, the mother of us all, the pride of our race, the pure, filled with grace, ever Virgin Queen. What can we learn from her love for God and her submission to His will? How did her choices and the way she lived her earthly life affect ours? How does she continue to impact the world through her intercession? The Church elevates her over the rank of the archangels and honors her with great love. It's difficult to give an account of the prominent place of Saint Mary in the Coptic Church. Every daily hymn, liturgy, canonical hours of Ashbea praises the Holy Virgin. She's commemorated in monthly and yearly feasts. We've gathered sayings from the Church Fathers about the Theotokos. Many of those fathers lived in an age closer to her earthly life than the current era, of course. Their teaching laid the foundation for the understanding of Mary's role in Christian theology. We plan to share these sayings and patristic writings related to the place and faith of Saint Mary in the Orthodox Church. As we present each saying, may we all be inspired to be as genuine, humble, and obedient as she has been. The Orthodox Church does not accept any mediator between God and the people except Jesus Christ as the sole high priest of the heavens, through whose blood and sacrifice we receive the reconciliation and remission of sins. There is no other name under heaven by which we can be saved except that of Jesus Christ. Perhaps one may ask, if this is the case, why does the Church rites call for the believer to ask for the intercession of Saint Mary and the prayers of the saints? From the scriptures, one can readily say that Christ positively responds to the intercessions and petitions of people for the sake of others. For instance, He healed the paralytic for the sake of who brought him. He also healed the centurion's servant because of the petition of his master. He also healed the daughter of the Canaanite woman in response to the cries of her mother. God, the lover of mankind, came to see us love others as He does and ask for them more than for ourselves. So if we give importance to the principle of intercession in general, then how much more effective would be the prayers of the Theotokos for the salvation of her children and brethren? The motherhood of Saint Mary is not merely an honorable title, but a responsibility for unceasing work and prayer. This is what Simeon the elder prophesied about, saying to Saint Mary, "Yes, a sword will pierce through your own soul also." At the wedding, she told her son, "They have no wine." Of course, the Lord was aware of this, but the request of His mother shows clearly the trust of her in Him. For she did not repeat her request, but with every assurance and confidence she said to the people, "Whatever He says to you, do it." She was certain that her son would answer her request for his children. Second, through her conversation with the people at the wedding, we can understand her role in intercession. Certainly, we are not worshiping her, but we are acknowledging her ability in directing our hearts to secretly carry out the commandments of her Son to whatever He says. Let us ask for her prayers and intercessions that we may be able to fulfill the commandments of her Son. Thus, through her motherhood to the Lord, we can be saved by the grace of the blood of her begotten Son. Those sayings and writings demonstrate the early Church Fathers' reverence for the Virgin Mary and their recognition of her unique role in the incarnation of Jesus Christ as the Theotokos, the Mother of God. Saint Mary opened to us the unspeakable abyss of God's love for us. Through her, the old enmity against the Creator is destroyed. Through her, our reconciliation with Him is strengthened. Peace and grace are given to us. and we who were in dishonor are made the children of God. For her we have plucked the fruit of life. For her we have received the seed of immortality. She is the channel of all our goods. In her God was man, and man was God. What more is marvelous and more blessed? My fellow Christians, St. Mary holds a profound and highly revered and exalted position in our hearts. Let us honor her. Let us delight in her purity of soul and body. For she, next to God, surpasses all purity. Let us therefore show our love for her by being compassionate, kind, merciful, loving, obedient, and humble as she has been.